Think of all the things in your home that you use on a typical day. All of them are either produced with the help of electric heating technology or dependent on it to function. Today, we take them all for granted. But when and how did these inventions come to be? Let's begin in the heart of every home, the kitchen. Electric household appliances first started to appear in the 1930s, but it wasn't until the economic boom of the post-war years that mass production really got going. In the 1950s, the idea of the modern compact kitchen layout took hold. Home appliances also helped liberate women from household chores, giving them more time for other pursuits. Ceramics and glass are essential for modern home and building construction. Both industries require high-temperature processes. In the early 1950s, new and innovative processes for glass manufacturing led to the mass production of high-quality windows. This also resulted in glass facade skyscrapers becoming a common sight in larger cities during the building boom of the 50s. That same building boom also boosted the ceramics industry. One invention that greatly improved the efficiency of this industry was the electric kiln. Replacing gas with electricity resulted in better quality and cheaper products, making comforts such as modern-day bathrooms accessible to more people. More factories meant more jobs and more people moving from the countryside to the city, who are now able to enjoy the comforts of modern homes. One of the most important industries to grow during the 1950s was the auto industry. The mass production of cars took off, and with higher speed and comfort came the demands of lighter and sturdier parts. These demands called for increased production of lightweight composites and aluminum, along with better clutches, gears, and cylinder blocks, to name just a few of the ever-necessary parts, all of which required electric heating processes. Today, the hottest trend in the auto industry is the electric car, which requires rechargeable lithium-ion batteries. This is yet another industry that in recent years has been surging, and that also depends on electric heating. Steel is an essential material in the construction and auto industries, but also in many other areas. Although steel is a recyclable material, the basic oxygen process still burns coal, emitting about 4 times more carbon dioxide than electric furnaces. Electric heating technology in the steel-making process is already here, and electric arc furnaces are very important for the recycling of scrap steel. Although the modern electronics industry has its origins in the post-war years, it was not until the economic crisis of the 1970s that it really took off. In 1971, Intel released the world's first single-chip microprocessor, also known as the microchip. The microchip became the basis of what was first known as a mini computer, and later as a personal computer. The even temperatures and precise heating of electric heating solutions is a necessity for the mass production of semiconductors. The inventions of the personal computer, smartphone, and the optical fiber cables providing fast internet to more people completely altered how we live our lives, especially how we communicate and handle information. One of the most pressing matters today is increasing electricity from renewable energy sources to help fight climate change. In the 1970s, the oil crisis had the US and other countries begin the search for alternative sustainable sources of energy, such as solar power. Photovoltaic cells soon became the dominant solar power technology, capable of converting enough of the sun's energy into power to run everyday electrical equipment. The production of these cells requires a thin semiconductor, such as crystalline silicon, usually called a silicon wafer. The mid-1990s to the early 2010s saw a surge in residential and commercial rooftop solar photovoltaic power stations. Today, solar energy is one of the cheapest forms of electrical energy, as well as the fastest-growing type of renewable energy. Just as the renewable energy is important, so is its storage so that it can be used at a later time. Thanks to electric heating, excess energy can be converted to heat, hydrogen, or synthetic fuels. We are now in the midst of the fourth industrial revolution. Producing more sophisticated technologies will require the flexible and reliable processes electric heating provides. Meanwhile, traditional industries, such as steel, aluminum, cement, and petrochemicals, are electrifying their processes to minimize CO2 emissions. Just as it has historically, electric heating will continue to be an essential part of improving the lives of people all around the world, constantly adapting and evolving to meet the demands of the future.